Good evening. The government warned today that it would look into ways of increasing the powers of commercial television's watchdog as the row over Channel 4's controversial spoof programme on paedophiles, Brass Eye, continued to rage. But it turned down its earlier condemnation. The Culture Secretary Tessa Jowell called the programme shocking and appalling. Downing Street said that was just a personal view. Here's our political correspondent John Ray, whose report contains scenes from the programme.
These are our children.
Hard-hitting media satire, or crass, crude and downright offensive.
Welcome to Paedogeddon.
It cons celebrities into a fake campaign against child abuse.
If you show this picture to a paedophile, they'll actually try and attack it in an attempt to reach the child.
And the rows raged for days. Tonight, a close colleague of the programme makers stepped in.
They do avant-garde, challenging comedy, and sometimes people misinterpret things, and people, get the wrong end of the stick.
The documentary was a spoof, but the public outcry seemed real enough, an outcry ministers have been happy to echo.
I watched it as any other viewer and was shocked, as thousands of people have been shocked by what I saw.
But that's a personal view. She insists she isn't dictating TV schedules.
The real issue is whether we have a regulatory structure that is fleet-footed enough and can respond to the level of public outrage that this programme has clearly caused.
The TV regulator is now investigating, but says it won't be rushed into a judgment. Currently, if the ITC thinks a channel has seriously breached its code of conduct, it can issue a formal warning, demand an on-screen apology or correction, disallow a repeat, or impose a fine. In extreme cases, it can shorten a licence and even withdraw it altogether, effectively shutting it down. Channel 4 argues no rules were broken, but the government is concerned the show was repeated within 24 hours. It wants the regulator to be able to act more swiftly in future. Opposition parties say ministers are overreacting.
What's dangerous is if ministers begin to pronounce in a way which implies that they wish to censor what's on and what's not on television. That's a bridge too far.
After a weekend of fury, ministers led by Downing Street today have toned down their attacks on Channel 4. The rows generated much heat and, according to critics, much the same hysteria that Brass Eye set out to parody. John Ray, ITN at Channel 4 headquarters.
Two asylum seekers